carbon dioxide is usually considered in two different sort of forms, the technology. So you have carbon capture storage and you have carbon capture utilization. So carbon capture storage are the techniques that people probably know most about. So sequestration, usually pumping all the CO2 back in under the North Sea somewhere, filling depleted oil fields. And actually the UK government has spent 168 million on sequestration and storage techniques. But the problem with them is it's finite. So what happens once we filled all the oil fields? So really all of the impetus now is to develop utilization technologies and something that can turn carbon dioxide into something useful, because we have so much of it. It's cheap, non-toxic, it's a fantastic chemical feedstock, but the processes just aren't quite there to use it at scale. But with that, there's also, as you've identified, the utilization stage, but there's also the capture stage. So carbon capture utilization. Now, ViridiCO2 is very much the latter. We are the utilization step. We're not going to be sort of flailing anything around in the air to capture the carbon dioxide and bring it in. Direct air capture is a really hot topic at the moment. Personally, I think direct air capture is a little way off yet, but what is fantastic to see is the big business people of the world, the big CEOs, Elon Musk, sort of getting behind it and really trying to bring attention and funding towards it. But if you're capturing it, you've got to do something with it. So that's where we come in. The company is going to focus primarily on avoiding CO2 being released in the first place. So what we want to do is ViridiCO2 is going to deliver a solution where chemical manufacturers can sort of redirect their CO2 emissions from a chemical process, from a power plant, whatever, and redirect it into the chemical reactor, where you directly replace fossil fuels. So we're reducing fossil fuel reliance in this step as well. And that will mix with our technology, and we will produce chemical products which are direct replacements for some of the ones we see today. And I mean, they're everywhere. So that's kind of the idea. It's a point source redirection rather than a capture technology. But ultimately, the goal is the same. It's to reduce CO2 emissions and really try and make sure that we hit global climate targets.